Okay, so what are we going to read today?
I want to choose it by myself. I want you to pick for me, Mommy.
Bring any book that you want to read. How many books are we going to read?
Mom, I want you to read to me tonight.
Why don't we take turns? I will read one book to you, and you read one book to me.
Can I read this book instead of an English one?
Then I will read you one English book and two books.
Mom, I like the drawings in this book.
I like books by this author very much.
There are too many words in this book. I never get tired of reading this book.
You have read that book too many times. Why don't you try to read some other books too?
It's fun every time I read it. This book looks fun. Wow, the cover looks pretty. How about this book?
That book again? Is this book that much fun? You chose a book that Mommy really likes.
This book is too hard. This book is too difficult.
This book is for babies. Why don't you choose another one? Look at all the books that you brought. I'm going to lose my voice. Now, I am going to tell you the story of this book.
What is the title?
This book's title is The Elves and the Shoemaker. The authors are the Brothers Grimm, and the illustrator is Hannah. Let's look at the cover first. What do you see?
I see an old man, some shoes, and elves too.
So, what do you think will happen in the story? Let's find out. Look more closely at the pictures.
I know that story.
Let's check if this story is one you already know. What will happen on the next page? Look at the picture. What do you think is happening?
I think the bird will fly away.
Really? I'll read and see if your guess is correct. Bingo! What you said was actually right. Now, we're done reading the book. Did you guys like it?
Yes, read it again, please.
Which part was the most interesting?
It was so fun. It was so sad. It was so boring. I like when the paper bag princess kicked the prince.
Let's try reading it out loud. You can read it slowly. I will read this page and you read the other side.
I think I have a sore throat from reading.
Your voice does not have to be very loud. As long as you can hear yourself, it's fine. I can't hear you at all. It's okay if you get it wrong. I will help you. I want you to repeat after me as I read line by line.
I don't know how to read this word. I can't really pronounce it.
Try to sound it out. It starts with an L. I will record it and let you listen to it. If you keep on practicing, you will get better for sure. Practice makes perfect.
If I can't read, I want you to help me. I don't want to read the book out loud.
Well, then today you can read silently. But you still have to read it thoroughly.
Mom, I want the house to be quiet. Mom, I finished reading one book already.
Wow, you read that fast. Is there anything that you didn't understand while you were reading? You can always ask me. Even if you don't know some words, just keep on reading. At the beginning, you might find it hard to read books silently. You will get used to it very soon. Pay attention to the pictures too. They all look interesting. Think about what the story is about as you are reading the book. It seems like you're not paying attention. Is there any word that you don't know on this page? Do you remember this word?
I remember seeing this word in another book. Oh, I know that word. I've heard it.
Is this your first time to see this word? Let's take a look at the new words once more. Should we mark the words that you learned today? Mommy will write the words on the blackboard.
What does it mean in the story, Mom?
Try to guess its meaning. Try to guess its meaning by looking before and after the word. Let's look it up in the dictionary. Do you want to look it up in the dictionary? That word means strong. Try to think about what the word might mean one more time.
Mom, its meaning is different from what I learned before.
The word has several meanings. Who is the main character of the story?
The main characters are Hansel and Gretel.
What is the kid doing, and where is he doing it? Why did he act that way? What happened in the beginning? Why did that happen? What happened in the middle of the story? Now, let's see the results of that action. How would he have felt in this situation? What would you have done if that were you?
I don't think I would have done that if I were him.
After that, what happened? What do you think will happen in the end? What happened at the end of the story? How would you like the story to end? How was the problem solved?
The main character overcame the difficulty. The main character overcame the challenge. The problem was solved when they found the lost key. I'm so relieved that the story ended happily.
Let's see what characters are in this book. An animal is the main character of this book. What is the girl doing? Why was the boy mad in this part? What kind of person is he? Who do you like the most? Who is your favorite character?
I like Kipper the most. How old is Arthur? Mom, Nate always eats pancakes. How come the fly talk?
Well, In books, animals can talk with one another.
Mom, I think this boy is really silly. Mom, where is this child's mother? Does he live alone? Does she live alone? How come the princess is so ugly?
There are several main characters in this book.
I think DW is more like the main character than Arthur.
What does the main character look like? What did the main character do? Where and with whom does the main character live? How did his feelings change throughout the book? Please listen carefully. Concentrate and listen to the story. You will hear a story from the CD. Look at the words as you are listening to it. You can point to the words with your finger while listening. Okay, I'll play the CD then. Think about the story while you are listening.
I want to listen to it one more time. Can you play the last few seconds again? Can you play that last minute again? Can you go back and play the last track? Mom, can you stop the CD for a minute? I don't know where to read because the person is speaking too fast.
Turn the page. It's on the middle part. It's the fifth line from the bottom. It's the fifth line from the top.
The voice sounds really funny. It's too difficult. I want to listen to a different one. I want you to read the book to me.
Do you want me to put the headphones on you? Are you doing fine listening to the story? Mommy finds this part to be the most fun, too. You missed that part. How was the book?
It was moving. It was fun. It was just okay.
Was it too difficult for you?
I understood most of it. I don't know what the story is about.
Do you want to talk about the story with Mommy? Let's summarize the story together.
Mom, let me tell you what the story is about.
Do you want to try writing a book report? Let's write a letter to the main character. Why don't you and I do the role-playing activity together? Write in your reading log since you're done reading it.
I've read 200 books so far.